I might go to war with Spain again, make them release more nations, crush them a little bit more. Hello, everyone. My name is King Kongveal, and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I am ruling as the Emperor of Germany and of, well, most of Europe. So today is the final episode of this playthrough where I started as Brandenburg and a couple of provinces up here, formed Prussia, spread out through Europe, formed Germany, completed the German mission tree, became the #1 great power in the world and the military hegemon of the world. And in this episode, I will finish off what France has in the France region and what Britain has in the Britain region, so that I will completely own all of North Germany, South Germany, the Low Countries, the Baltic, Scandinavia, Carpathia, Poland, Italy, France, and Britain. So last episode, we did a lot of expanding. We fought the Ottomans for a couple of provinces here. We finished off Italy, got most of France, most of Great Britain, and we dealt with the revolution. We removed the center of revolution from Toledo. We crushed the revolution in Spain. We had previously crushed the revolution in France in a previous episode. And I believe the only two revolutionary nations are this little nation here and this little nation here. So I believe other than that, those are the only two revolutionary nations. And in the New World, the revolution helped Brazil and Cuba pop out from Portugal. So I need to wait about a year before my truce with France ends. Then I can go to war with them. And about 5 years till my truce with Britain ends, and I can go to war with them. I also popped up Majapahit as a subject to help deal with rebels, but I am working on re-annexing them, and that'll be done in a couple of months. So I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, deal with these revolutionaries that I've got that have popped up, and in a year, I will go to war with France. And there's Majapahit reintegrated. And I discovered all non-wasteland land provinces. Very nice. All right, there's my truce with France ended. So let's go ahead and go to war. Spain is the defender of the faith. Looks like no one knew other than their subjects will come in, which they were going to come in anyways. Probably not going to take anything from them, but why not co-belligerate them? Let's do imperialism and let's go to war. The French mainland is already sieged down. Still working on sieging down Spain. Let's see, what do I need to get everything that I want here? 79% war score. Okay. I can get admin tech 31, which gives me some governing capacity. I just stack wiped about 80,000 of Spain's troops. So they're down to only 250,000. And I'm just destroying Spain's fleet now. They're down under 100 ships. All right, I'm going to peace out Spain. I'm going to take this province here because I like having that fort, and these provinces here. I know I don't really care about having things outside the regions that I wanted to conquer, but I just want to mess with Spain a little bit. So in order to also mess with Spain a little bit, let's release some nations from them. What do you say about that? Let's release Aragon, Catalonia, Galicia. No, not Galicia. And Navarra. Sure, we'll do that. That'll be good. And what the heck? Let's take a little bit of money. So let's go ahead and end this war with Spain. Hurt Spain a bit. Always a good thing to do. And call my troops back. And let's go ahead and peace out France. You know what? Can I just full annex them? Yeah, let's full annex France. Let's get rid of them completely. There we go. France is no more. And I own the entire region of France now. Let's core up and deal with all these rebels. That's going to be fun. Once these are cored up, we will hit Great Britain. The end of revolutions. Since the fall of the revolution, nobody has dared to take up their banner or sought to bring the fight to counter-revolutionary forces. Those who once sought radical change are now resigning themselves to the old saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same. All centers of revolution are removed. Revolutionary ideas are removed from all provinces. Good riddance. Good riddance indeed. So now, no more revolution, and that should, I would think, help with a lot of my rebel issues. I have a new emperor, Hector the First, 235. All right. And I have a 333 heir, as average as it gets. Wow, my empress is pretty freaking good. I wish she was in charge. So apparently, being a hegemon gives minus 50 relations with people. I didn't realize that. No, Marie Antoinette leaves the court. That's a shame. I didn't want her to leave. That's not good riddance. It's unfortunate. And I have a maximum manpower of at least 1 million. Just got that achievement. Alright, a bunch of these are close to being cored up, so I think it's time to go ahead and fight Great Britain. Let's declare war for imperialism and send that. Alright, and their last fort is sieged down. I think I should be able to full annex them. Let's see. There's a fort down here. Yeah, there's the fort. Well, I can leave them alive in these 3 provinces here, I guess. I can take all of their provinces except for these 3, and this actually gives me a truce until 1815, at which point I could, if they're still around and Rio de Plata hasn't taken them, I can wipe England off the face of the earth too. But let's go ahead and send this peace deal on. Now, all of my goals have been accomplished because I now own all of France and all of Britain region. Nice. Looks like Rio de Plata is pouncing and is gonna likely full annex what's left of England. And they are gone. You know, I might go to war with Spain again, make them release more nations, crush them a little bit more, you know, weaken them a bunch. Could also go to war with the Ottomans, weaken them a bit more, but I don't care. That I've been friends with the Ottomans for most of the campaign. I'm fine just going to war with them once and leaving them as they are. But Spain, yeah, I'm fine if I knock down Spain one more time in one more war. So we'll likely do that. And I can get military tech 23, final mil tech, 12 years ahead of time. And there's diplotech 31. So just one more diplotech and one more admin tech, and then I'm maxed out on the technologies. And I've got over 2 million troops in my army, and I'm still not at military force limit. I want to get up to 500 ships. Yeah, we'll work on that. But I am maxed out on my money, and I'm making almost 4,000 ducats per month profit, and I built just about every building I can without, of course, increasing development in a bunch of these provinces. Yeah, I've got nothing to spend my money on. I don't know what to do with my money. You know, I'm going to try to vassalize Aragon, Navarra, maybe Catalonia. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that, but I'll try to vassalize them and annex them before the end. All right, I can vassalize Aragon. There we go. Now let's work on trying to get Catalonia. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Oh, I own one of their provinces. Okay, yeah, I'll just have to sell that province to them. Okay, no problem. No, I'll just give it to them for free. I don't need the 220 ducats. Apparently this is a Catalonian province as well. Well, okay then. Let me sell that back to them as well. I didn't realize that. Again, give it back, not sell it back. Now they'll become my vassal. Nice. So as I'm working on this, I'm looking at the date. It takes 10 years before I can annex the vassal. I can't annex these guys before the end. Oh well, they'll be my vassals. That'll be fine. And let's enforce religion. And I can vassalize Catalonia. And let's enforce religion there too. And there's Navarra as a vassal. And they are already Protestant. All right, my truce with Spain just ended. So let's go to war. Declare for imperialism, and let's go. Basically, my goal in this war is to release as many nations as I can. I sunk the Spanish flagship. Protestant faith declined. Apparently, I'm guessing Norway just got eliminated. Oh well. And there's admin tech and diplotech 32. I'm maxed out on all my technologies. I just lost my 86 fleet of transports. Time to try to go exact some revenge. And the Spanish only have 44 ships left. And there's 21 of them that are gone. And there's 8 more that are gone. I've got 72,000 troops with some really good generals, a 6523 and a 6644, heading into an army of 146,000 with a 6462 general in charge. They're going to get obliterated. Yeah, look at that. Just absolutely annihilated. And there it is. And because they were trapped, they got stack wiped. Rio de Plata is fighting for independence from Portugal. That's good. Though, you know what? I mean, there's not much else I can really do without sending my troops all over the place. So let's take some of these. There's another Protestant nation somewhere. I wonder who is Protestant now. Denmark, apparently. Apparently, Tlemcen was independent, and they want to peace out. So let's see what I can get from them. Vassalize them? Sure. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm not getting any more liberty desire in the Spanish colonies by sitting on them and full occupying them. So after I take this fort and wipe out these ships, I will peace out. Well, let's go ahead and peace Portugal out. I'm going to take some provinces down here. I'm going to take all of these provinces. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to make him release Morocco. And what the heck? I'll just take a bunch from them. So I think that's like all of their overseas provinces other than this one island, which I can't take. Someone else controls it. And what they own in Alaska. And I don't care, but I can't take all that. So I can't take that one. So we'll just take everything else. Let's go ahead and send that demand. And now let's peace out Spain. Yeah, make them release all the nations that I can, and I'll take some provinces from them as well. All right, I'll just take some of their islands and the Atlantic and South Pacific. I can't take everything that I want, but, you know, it's fine. Let's go ahead and do this deal and basically utterly destroy Spain. So they're going from 1,289 development of their own, and we'll see what it is when the month ticks over. But first, let's peace out. And look at all those new nations that are now free. Very nice. And own one province on every continent. Nice. I wasn't even planning on doing that, but I apparently just got that achievement. Very cool. Oh, and the month ticked over, and their development went from, what was it, 1286 to 781. Wow, I cut them very nearly in half. All right, and I think that is going to be my last war of this campaign. I'm just going to work on coring this up, converting provinces. I will not be converting any more cultures because I will not have any more Diplo power for the rest of the game. And I'll finish building what few buildings I can anymore. And basically just chill for the next little over a year. And I'll try to vassalize some of these that I can, that I released. I'll be potentially able to vassalize Algiers, Morocco, Galicia, and Granada. Leon and Tunis are too big to vassalize. And I played a campaign from 1444 to 1820. And there's Galicia vassalized, and Granada. And let's enforce religion on Tlemcen. Well, let's placate as much as I can and develop the province a couple of times. Yeah, I've got no prestige, but it's fine. Let's force religion on Granada and Galicia. I will continue working on trying to vassalize Morocco and Algiers. And there's Morocco vassalized. And there's enforced religion on Morocco. They're disloyal, but I can just develop some of their provinces. Hopefully that'll get it. I can placate once. There we go. And there's Algiers, vassalized. And they'll likely become disloyal after this for the rest of the game. But I'm going to go ahead and enforce religion on Algiers as well. Yeah, 80%. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting that down. And there it is, January 3rd, 1821, and the end of the game, and therefore the end of both this episode and this playthrough. So I ended up with having the largest army, the largest navy, the most provinces, the highest province value, the highest income, and the highest trade income. And my historical score is 26,026 compared to Spain in second at 7,400, the Ottomans at 5,500, and Russia at 5,300. And Portugal rounding out the top 5 at 4,700. No one else even over 2,000. Well, apparently this button doesn't do anything to open up my country view. So I want to take a look at the status of my country, but I can't. And the only button I have here is to quit the game other than to show the timeline. So unfortunately, we can't really take a look at everything that I did and the status of my country. We can see some of it here, but not as much as I wanted to. So I had obviously the largest military, just over 2 million troops. I ended up with 625 ships. I had almost 1 million ducats in the bank, and I think I was making like 3.8 to 4,000 ducats per month. I have a manpower of 1.38 million. I had 100% mercantilism. I was making a bunch of money from trade. I was massive, obviously, as you can see, as you could have seen. I accomplished all my goals, which were to own the North Germany, South Germany, Low Countries, Baltic, Polish, Carpathian, Scandinavian, the France region, Italy region, and the British region. I also obliterated the Catholic alliance that I was dealing with the whole game between France, Venice, Spain, Portugal, Hungary, and Lithuania. The only ones left are Spain and Portugal, and I greatly hurt both of them as well. I was the number 1 great power by a lot, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. This was a lot of fun, thoroughly enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and check out the timeline. So we'll go through on medium. So I started out with some wars up here. I got the Ansbach succession pretty early. Got into the Teutonic Order. And then I had to chill for a little bit and continue spreading up here in the north. Got some more from the Teutonic Order. Spread down here to help keep the Ansbach people happy. And just did some slow spreading early on. I think about this time I was becoming the HRE Emperor. May have happened a little bit after this, but it was about this time. First war against Bohemia. Then chill a bit. Second war against Bohemia. Finished off the Teutonic Order. And I think I was vassalizing some people up here at the same time. Spread into Poland. Went up into Denmark a little bit. And about this time, I flipped to Protestant. About this time, I flipped to Protestant and became Prussia. There it is. And I continued spreading a little bit over here in Bohemia and spread throughout the North Germany quite a bit, quite rapidly now that I'm Prussia and have the more impressive army. Oh, I also had dismantled the HRE. That's why I'm starting to spread a bit more. That makes a lot of sense. And at this time, Hungary and Lithuania, Poland were just terrifying. Between Hungary, France, and Spain, I was pretty worried at this point. But as I just continued spreading slowly through Germany, I frequently had to chill a bit because of high extension. And continued spreading up. There's some down here, bordering Austria now. I think I've got Ulm as a vassal now as well. Not sure if I have the Palatinate at this point. I might. And I just continue finishing off North Germany and start working through South Germany a bit more. Hungary annexed Poland. and get just a bit of chilling here. Some more down here in South Germany. Heading into Hungary a bit. Finally decided to fight them and start taking some lands from them. Weakening them a little bit. Working through. Trying to... I think at this point I'm working on annexing my subjects here as well. That should be happening there. Yep, there's Ansbach gone. Got some more down here in South Germany. Released Latvia and Estonia. Again, weakening Hungary a bit more. Further annexation of vassals. Released Nitra and weakened Hungary a bit more. Got rid of Austria completely and became Germany. And now the expansion into Hungary and France continue up into the Baltic a bit more. Way up into Scandinavia. Chill for a little bit, and then I hit Burgundy, Hungary again. Hit Russia there, took a bunch of provinces up in Scandinavia. Hit Lithuania with the Ottomans in that war. Fought Sweden, finished off Burgundy, and headed into France a little bit. Got Norway. Further spreading up into Scandinavia, finishing off Scandinavia for the most part. Got Savoy. And now it's time to start working on France, Venice, and Spain. Finished off Hungary there. Got some more from France. That's where I fought the revolution. Fought Great Britain, took a bunch from them. And about this time, I'll be fighting Venice and Italy. Or Venice and Spain, finishing off Italy. Took a bunch from France there. And then a bunch more from Great Britain. And then here I should be... Oh, I finished off what I needed to from Russia. At this point, I think I also have some in South Africa and the East Indies. Finished off France and Great Britain. Fought Spain, released some guys, vassalized them, chill for a little bit, and fought Portugal and Spain again. Caused them to release a bunch more. And there we have it. And that's where we ended up. I dominated Europe and spread the German Empire literally all around the world between all of my islands out here in the Pacific, in the Atlantic, South Africa, East Indies, and of course, complete and utter domination of Europe. There's still a bit of not me in Europe and Iberia, but honestly about a third of it with my subjects is me. I also didn't get into the Baltic at all, Ruthenia, Russia, the Urals, Pontic Steppe, Anatolia, Caucasia, the other areas in Europe I didn't do anything with. But with that, as I said, this series comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun. I always enjoy playing as Brandenburg and Prussia. This is the first time I've got to play Germany, and I must say it was a blast. Prussia and Germany are great countries to play. This was a ton of fun. Really, really enjoyed it. Highly recommend this run if you haven't done it. And next episode, next week, I'll be starting a new run as Kong, a small country that starts about here in the Niger region of sub-Saharan Africa. So be sure to come back next week for that. And also be sure to check out my other playthroughs on this channel, especially the other current one I'm doing, where I start as Aragon, and I am working to become Rome, with an intermediate of becoming Sardinia, Piedmont, and Italy. And be sure to head over to my other channel, Kongveal Survives, where I live stream survival games twice a week. So thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.